Are live in Hartford, Connecticut, and I'm going to tell you who that man is that I just met about an hour ago. And if he needs any introduction, all I have to do is show what he created in his backyard. This is Scott Janko, the 2023 DIY, yes, this is a DIY creation, winner for our pond kit giveaway. So Scott, I just informed him when he picked me up at the airport in Hartford, Connecticut. I was flying in from my charity build that we just did for Brian Barczyk at his Legacy Aquarium. Scott was informed that he is the winner of the 2023 do-it-yourself pond kit giveaway. So he just got $2,500 for this creation that he submitted in our contest. And I'm going to let him tell you in a minute how he built this thing. But this is a 6-year-old recreation pond. It is 6 feet deep. And here's the most amazing thing. Well, there's tons of amazing things. These are tropical water lilies, and we're in zone 6B. And he said because of the conditions the last 2 years, those lilies have come back. I've never heard of tropical lilies. But this guy is an artist. Look at this rock. Brian Helfrich, Jack Harju, John Adams, any certified aquascape counter artist of the year. That's as good as you get right there for a do-it-yourselfer. We would all be proud of building that waterfalls. And look at the moss and the little, this is his sister. I'm gonna let him talk to you about how he built this. But this pond is amazing. I just finished vlogging it. It's gonna come out on my YouTube channel, the whole thing. And I'm like, I have to go live. I just have to go live and show you guys what this man created. I mean, this is one man. He didn't have any help. He did this himself. His wife helped him, she said, with the patio a little bit. But he's the gardener, this, weeping redbud here. I mean, all of these things he put together. And this is not a landscape contractor. You're a high wire guy, right? So this is his hobby. Look at his beautiful dogs. And tell me, I always say this is the thing I don't like about my job is having to leave. Tell me if you had this in your backyard, how much time you would spend in here doing this. This is truly amazing, my friend, and I saw the pictures of this, we picked you for the winner, and now I'm here, and you tell me. By the way, we have our contest. If you got a better pond than this, please enter our contest, because I'll pick you for the next year's winner. But man, this is as impressive as a do-it-yourself project that I've ever seen in 32 years, my man. Well, I'm glad that you didn't know that you were winning, but why don't you take our viewers, look at those fish, around and show us what you did a little bit here. Same thing with the slow motion.
Yep. Well, Greg Woodstock got me hooked on this. And as you can see, it became a little bit more of an obsession than just a hobby. The wife and I thoroughly enjoy coming out here and relaxing. There is no bigger stress reliever I've ever experienced in my life. And it all started with this main section of the pond here that I just scanned, and the fish bred so much I couldn't catch them. So I built the extension that Greg walked into the back area there on the other side of the redwood. That one rock sticking across there was part of the original smaller pond. I just put a net across there and I can catch the fish now whenever I want to. I put a little food over there and that's it. Otherwise, it's basically a swimming pool. There's 2 main drains down the bottom. There's a skimmer or a negative edge off the back side of that area, on the back side. There's a pool pump inside the garage, and that pushes a 3-inch line all the way into the back.
Can't call it up. Walk back there. Just go back. I should have started back there, but we just pictures that you're talking about.
I'll go this way. The one thing the wife loves the most is this little waterfall right here. We call that Hobbit Falls, with the water coming out of the tree stump. Everything that's here, every rock, every tree stump, I had to haul in here. I bought a 6-ton trailer, and I've hauled everything in myself. The wildlife sure loves it. I have a groundhog that's been absolutely annihilating anything that he can get near from the edge. Peckle rush has been decimated in the back here. The waterfall is actually the second build on the waterfall. It was only about 6 or 8 inches tall when I originally built it, but that 6 or 8 inches I had to build from down below there, which was about 6 feet. So I put a 2-foot extension on there to make what you see today. And as far as the pond is concerned, I really don't do too much inside the pond in the water. It's the landscaping that demands some time. But it's definitely a stress reliever. And I can't thank Greg enough for choosing me for the DIY for the year. It's quite the compliment. He did it to me, so he should owe me something. I have to say, I've worked with a lot of contractors over the years, and Greg's whole team that I see on every blog, every video, they all seem top-notch. Absolutely top-notch. Modern Design Aquascaping, and then there's that other guy, Jack, from Atlantis Water Gardens. Tulsi is another one. Trying to think. Team Aquascape, of course. Greg Whitstock. And I need to stop because I just won $2,500 where I could get more surprise. Oh, God. I don't know. I might say it's enough.
What's amazing is you asked me, Scott, what Aquascape would charge to build this in somebody's yard. So when you were just doing that and I was making a mental note of what would be a 6-foot deep pond, probably a 6-foot high waterfall in the back there, the vanishing edge, the cistern that you have, for us to replicate this in somebody's yard, what you created, would we, Aquascape, would charge someone $150,000 to build this in someone's yard. And that was you part-time building it yourself. You have 100,000 pounds of rock here. You have 100,000 pounds of rock and a $150,000 pond, and you did this. You are the deserving winner. Well,
which is why he was expanded. Go back down that way.
It's a never-ending hobby. But you were talking about this hobby. You actually said, versus your aquarium, you had a very big aquarium inside, and this is actually more self-maintaining than your aquarium.
Yeah, the aquarium, I actually had shop-tail finches above the aquarium. It was a planted tank that was entered into the ADA. I don't remember what year it was, but I placed 148 out of the ADA, which was quite the accomplishment.
Well, you got 148th on your aquarium and #1 in the world for a DIY pond. So if you've got a better DIY pond than this, put a link to it, enter our 2024 contest. And the vlog is going to be coming out here in a few months on this, but I wanted to go live today. Congratulations on being the 2023 DIY Pond Kit giveaway, buddy. I love